Okay, ladies, now we're going to go on back to your dotting. So we're going to put those white centers in those flowers. So again, with your medium brush, and you're just going to drop and move. Drop it and get out of there. You don't want them to run. But you want to connect those flowers, those petals that you made. Come on, I missed you. Okay. So there we are. Okay, you're going to wipe off that stick. Now we're going to do the second coat of our butterfly bodies. Okay, again, we're coming from a dry brush, so you're going to double dip. So again, here's going to start with the pink ones. Going to start with the pink ones first. On the side, and flip it over. White on the other side. And I'm going right back to where I was before, lining up the pink and the white in the middle of the palette. A little more. Oh, my brush is really dry. Okay, so I'm going to dip again. Pink, white, and back in the middle again. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Now, you are painting over paint, so you want to make sure that you have a good amount of paint on your brush. Okay, and then you're going to line them back up again and for your circle, and you're just going to pull around in a circle, come off, load, and then you're going to go in again, and you're going to pull in a circle. Okay, turn it over, and I'm going to go on over to and load again. 1, 2, 3, and for your second one, go right on over. Follow the same pattern. If you have a little excess paint, you might want to swoop it off so it'll dry evenly. Go ahead and clean that pink off, pushing it off on your on your napkin before you put it in alcohol. Drop it down in alcohol, tickle the bottom, just enough to get them bristles moving. And then you're going to wipe the excess alcohol off on your napkin. Yeah, that's a lot better. Okay, then you're going to do purple and white. So go ahead and get your purple on one side, white on the other side. Go right back in here. 1, 2, 3. White, pink. 1, 2, 3. And then you're going to go and you're going to follow the same pattern that you put out there. You're just doing a second coat. You can also use this coat to correct any errors that you've made. 2, 3. And you're just going to make sure that you stay within. You can actually make them larger if you want to on this coat. Okay. Remember, you're painting over paint, so you want to make sure that you have a nice wet brush, not a dry brush. Straight off. Okay. So there you have it. Second coat, opaque them. So you're done with your butterfly wings. Now, always clean your brush. Now, if you look at the demo glass, you will see that we have a black body on them. They're all slightly different, as they should be. So what we're going to do now is we're going to get our small brush, small round brush, smaller, and we're going to go ahead and loosen that up by putting it down in the alcohol and getting the alcohol off, because we want those bristles to move freely. And you're going to get a good amount of black paint, a nice dollop of it. I'm going to show you several different ones if I can. Okay. And you can follow the body of it, follow the wings by curving. There. Remember, there's no wrong way to do them. Okay. Okay. So they're all different, because they're all different butterflies. You have different butterflies doing different things. So we're going to just get a dollop, and you're going to use the top. Let me correct this first. And put that antenna. Okay, guys. And the last one I'm going to do too. So there we have all of the butterflies done. Okay, now with the same brush. Okay, see you later. Come get my hug. Get down, Milo. Mwah. Look very pretty. Make sure he doesn't get out the door. Okay. So now, if you look at demo glasses, you'll see that there's a little tail. On the butterflies. Okay, so that's what we're going to do now. Now, by doing that, you're just going to use the same small round, and instead of you doing one side, you're just going to stick it down in the pink, and then you're going to stick it down in the white, and then you're just going to do a flick on there. And then under the pink one, I'm just going to give it a double flick. So it's flick, flick. You see that? And I'm going to turn it around, and on the other pink one, I'm just going to say flick, flick. Okay, wipe that off. And then we're going to do the same thing with the purple and the white. Straight down in the purple, straight down in the white. One flick. And then under the bottom of it, I'm going to say flick, flick. And then under the other one, I'm going to give it a flick, flick. Okay. So we're basically done with those. Now there's some aftercare that you might want to do with maybe opaquing the white a little bit more, but you're basically done with the bail of the glass. Okay, so on the stem, I put a ribbon, but also if you look down inside this glass, I did 3 flick flowers on the bottom of there. So you do those here. On this one, I did 3 flick flowers, but I used both colors. And again, you're doing them here. Both of these glasses also have a ribbon in one of the colors going down it. So we're going to do that really quick. So how you do that is get your glass and you're going to pick whatever color it is that you're going to do. And I'm going to go with the pink. And it's the smaller brush. The reason you want to use that is because as the brush will spread out, it's going to make it a little bit thicker. So basically what you're doing is you're going to go down and around. Down and around. Just making sure that you're wrapping and turning at the same time. And continuing in a downward stroke. And you continue that all the way until you get down to your anchor. Grab more paint if you need to. I put quite a bit on this one, so I don't need to. So you're just going to keep turning and going down. Till you get to your anchor. Now I'm just going to wrap this around the anchor, the stem right over the anchor, instead of doing any vining on the anchor. So that's how mine ends, just in a circle around there. So you get a pretty good look at. So I just did the vine all the way around, or the vine or a ribbon down. Okay, now really quickly for my anchor, I'm going to do the same posies, open face posies that I did on the glass, but I'm going to do crosses. And I'm just going to do I'm going to go on one side, then the other side, because I want to have the right amount. So I'm starting north, south, east, west. Let me see. It's north, south, east, west. In there. Okay, and I think I'm going to leave those and just go ahead and drop that white dot down in there. I was going to put a purple one too, but I think I'm not. Okay, so that's it. That is the completed butterfly glass.